Lately for Taylor Walker at this ground, at this venue, is over thus far. Crows in front, Pittonet heading the wrong way, so well. Yeah, the captain's waiting. Not coming their way yet. Now it is. Brian, no whistle. Owies makes the first initiative move. Oh, that might have been through. Unbelievable. Look at Pittonet, he's claiming, of course.
You take them any way they come, and
who said he's not a forward, Gas?
He's worked hard. You thought the Coning might be the ruckman that goes forward to hit the scoreboard, but it's a big Pitto, so it's a good result. They've given up 3 in a row, Walker, Keys, Walker. So an important goal for them, and from a stoppage.
Adelaide lead by a goal. Pittonet, good follow-up. 1 point the margin. Over the top, Pittonet. Tangle again, on the move, Carroll to
the inside 50 count territory, wearing the Crows down.
Here's a beautiful kick from Green. Wow, the presence already, Toby Green.
Well, their forward 7 or 8 players have been unchanged since the start of the season, the Giants. Still no score. Just over 3.5 minutes played. Cripps in the match so far. Pittonet and Cripps released.
Of 3 there that made them pay.
4-0 for the quarter, and they have the last 5. Aaliyah pitted against McCall. The Giants out of the middle. It's going Carlton's way again. A way out for Carlton, and to half forward. Pittonet plants himself, takes the ground. Got to try and hold for him in this second half. Pittonet decided not to jump. Quarter. They're back within 2. Free kick. The Blues have put together more than 2 consecutive goals. It's 4 now on it. Aaliyah. Oh, how did Pittonet take that mark? Not the players that took the mark.
Yeah.
All that in support. So there's the opener. It goes the Cats' way. The Blue drops short. Pittonet stole the march. Flicks the handball to Walsh. Michael Voss got the win last year. Again, Pittonet reading the throw into the ball. Walsh springs into action to Hewitt. Here's the other major component of this Carlton crew out of the middle, and they're at it again. And you couldn't ask for more than that. Stanley returning as ruck. Oh. Just completely outmuscled by Pittonet. There, warp speed, Hawkins denied by Wiedering. Pittonet now as in this phase of the game. The clearance, double fisted from Pittonet. If you just joined us, the 19-year-old.
Look at that efficiency from set shots. Had a 5 straight to 1-3.
Find out. Again, a beautiful bounce as the ruckman link up, and Pittonet again is too strong and prevails to Kennedy. The domain up forward, just settles on the wing, a kick away from this contest, and the kick. 7 of the last 10 clearances, the Cats. Carlton win this one though. Hewitt, centre bounce in the final quarter from the MCG. Pittonet, nothing decisive yet, but now there is. Curnow comes at the footy and gets there. To Coning, back onto Mackay. Pittonet breaks clear with a tap. How did Patrick Cripps get? Straight down the middle. Stanley to fly. Whacked out of there by Pittonet.
It doesn't get any better. Perfect bounce. Pittonet parks himself under it. Clean possession. Shovels. Pittonet back out there. Straight down the throat of Chera. They go forward again here. Collingwood. Schultz at the back with Marc. Pittonet. Stay costed really nicely. Pittonet gets involved again. Cottrell. Pittonet. Cripps. Not sure how he got away with
in the middle, despite falling over and maybe hurting himself as well. He was certainly grunting and groaning.
Strength gets us underway, and Gawn with the first hand. Petrarca couldn't handle it.
Sideways, it confused Walsh a little bit. Handball out the back door. There's Pittonet, got it back to Walsh, who followed up his own good work. Isn't he a star?
Pittonet now.
Just 6 goals in his career, and that's there as it has. It's got the carry. He'll be delighted.
Well, this was the result of the good ball movement. That's a great pick-up, Joel. What did you see with that kick?
Yeah, Max Gawn down.
Yeah, that was a moment where he had to stand up. It was a clutch occasion.
Looked after there, all the angles of it. Pittonet, the clearance. Cripps marks it.
What stage do you think as a player that it starts to become very different?
Maybe a goal or 2.
The Blues can camp it there for the next 2.5 minutes. They just
skids it back in. Ricochets to Rivers, caught by Pittonet, dumped, ball comes out. 36 on the clock before three-quarter time.
At Windsor, got to pull out now, they come at him. Both of them got him head high.
easy in the end. And here comes Mackay.
And you can see Harry just pointing. He knows there's space in front of him. Held it nicely. Perfect kick, good mark. And then more importantly, going back and kicking that important goal.
SCG 4-0 here. There's been a lot of talk about this game in this.
Not sure it went. Went to Grundy in the middle of two. Pittonet did. It was a silly decision by the big man. Pittonet went and got it. This is better. Quick kick.
Pittonet.
Baker. And the Tigers try to run it back. Well done, Pittonet. Stuck to the task. Forced.
Got a little more pleasant as it's gone on today. Bit of early rain. I think
Richmond's throwing their way.
Cowan, on ball in, and Curvis able to get behind so many Richmond players, as you say, forward to the footy. There's Pittonet, nice little touch ball to Owies.
Forward all their numbers behind and clog up all their space, but their ability to be able to find gaps.
Hollins gets crunched in that tackle. And there is Wiedering. Finds the boot and finds the outlet. It's Williams.
Taking time just to plan what he's going to do. Got a nice run at it there, did Pittonet.
3 goals. Bolton won't get through that traffic. Looks good contacts. Not quite to there.
He go and he does. Good kick. Pittonet should mark.
And Michael Ross got Sam Walsh there, and
Charlie's got the tracksuit top on.
Outlets and options and positioning and the like. And he gets a lick of the ice cream with the scoreboard as well.
Cripps from the big 200-centimetre plusser.
Yeah, Richards is protecting Bontempelli.
Man, just is he getting checked by the medical staff? We'll watch that.
Oh, keep an eye on that every time Patrick Cripps.
A little concern now.
Injury concerns for Carlton. Boyd's just gone down into the room, so they were looking.
So that's something. That's a positive there. They just have gone to the wrong spot.
Just smack down from big Pittonet. It's set up for someone to fly. You could see that Pittonet got back there and threw his.
I don't know what the options are right now, apart from swinging Carmus across.
Juggles it. Cripps gets an important hand on it. Pittonet
tightens up again. Bontempelli versus Cripps, not for long. The cavalry arrives, and the biggest guy there, Pittonet, through his one. He's such a passionate player too. If he kicked the goal, you could really see them lifting. This man.
That's where the kick goes. Pittonet comes in and does well.
Yeah, just on those clearances, it's 7-2 to Port in the last 15 minutes. And Butters hasn't touched it in that time, so it's not hurting.
Great kick. But Farrell as well. Just a beautiful long kick.
Pittonet, Matt look like missing.
Bounce favour here for Carlton. Can they manufacture one out of this? The big man, Pittonet. In each quarter.
Not a spare seat in one of the great stadiums in the world, and Pendlebury at the first centre bounce alongside Cripps. Cripps has 6 touches, Nick Dacos 5. Pittonet the backhander, Hewitt. Toss a coin on those ones, and Marc Pittonet feeling like it was his lucky number. Can they get a spark off that? Walsh came flying in. Pittonet, Hewitt. Can they get some stoppage dominance? Here comes Cripps.
Scott Pendlebury's on the right side of his man.
Blues have had the stoppage dominance, and here it goes again.
You want mass bodies around the footy.
Pittonet out of the ruck. Quick kick to 50. McGovern!
5 seconds on the clock.
Amon underneath this loose, but Pittonet takes it. Pittonet claims front position and the tap, and well directed to Pittonet. Oh, Cripps is looming ever. Saad then into Pittonet. They probably want to give it back.
But it will be interesting to see because they don't have the men to change it up.
Yep. Good connection between the releasing kick. Deer at the deal with Pittonet, his size.
Run.
Oh.
This is where a little bit of composure sometimes you actually allow the game to overhave it.
Pittonet works his way to the front, but Williams got the palm. Pittonet got the Sharon.
Thumping kick inside 50. Lots underneath it.
Target with a flick over handball. Had the first pressure from Cripps, so sets up that last goal, and then he's right back into the next play. Pittonet again, fighting the fight.
Went the fly. The crowd getting up out of their seats. Just couldn't hang on.
At least Owies caught, stripped, gaff, got it, wrapped up by the big boy. Moment for him back in game 2. Pittonet takes it out of the air. Ole got his arms, keeps it in the area. Duggan caught, got it to Williams, kick smothered.
Was there. Duggan tried to disrupt. Lord went back to win it. Pittonet, strength again.
Been the same.
29 disposals, 7 clearances. 7 inside 50s.
Cripps and Pittonet around the ball and across.
He can feel the love, but I hope he is feeling the love from the lounge rooms. Heads out wide and turns it over. So
Appointment there on the face of Zach Williams.
yeah, that picture painted 1,000 words. So Zach Williams, Williams and Durden now in doubt for next week.
Pittonet and Marshall. Pittonet, the first tap down to Cripps. By Pittonet, play goes on. Elijah Hollands.
Sort of around that whole area that you're talking about, but it closed in by...
Pittonet and Marshall. What a grapple. Pittonet wins it down and releases Hewitt. Hewitt kicks to Kennedy. Beautiful play. Off to Newman. Newman tries to cut through. Off to big Pittonet. Not enough purchase on the kick, but it goes past everyone. Oh, big Marc Pittonet. What a piece of fortune.
Newman and Pittonet doing all ruckmen around Australia a favour here. Closes his eyes, puts it across his boot and prays. And it finds its way through, BT.
Yeah, it did. Just his 8th goal of his career.
Enough too. So more in and around the contest. What you can do once you win it back. Forward. You can do that in general play. You've got Stocker going with him. Need to find a score and find.
You can see the passion pouring out of Zach Jones. Pittonet. Stress as we start the final quarter. Carlton hasn't come from behind since Gather.
He's got some tricks. We saw a nice goal last week on debut.
Pittonet to up the mark. Who can win it at ground level? Wood. Thrown it at half forward for St Kilda. Steele is dragged down strongly.